Hello, guys. Hello.
Hello, guys.
Okay, that's a surprise. Okay.
Anyone? Can you please say hi?
We have
Oh, where's my
19
cap?
right now.
Where's my cap?
You need to wear a cap. Okay.
Forgot to get my cap.
Yes, we have a new Raspberry Pi.
New Raspberry Pi. Yes, correct. New Raspberry Pi.
So I'm not sure what is related between Doraemon and Raspberry Pi. Okay. Hi. Okay, hi. Okay, good. So maybe we can proceed now. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, so we have the Raspberry Pi product, but this one is it's not about the mini computer. Okay, so this is the first Raspberry Pi microcontroller. Okay, it's called Raspberry Pi Pico. So after this, if you want to compare Raspberry Pi with Arduino, you cannot say Raspberry Pi is a computer, blah 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 blah. Now Raspberry Pi have a microcontroller too. Okay, so let's see what's the Raspberry Pi Pico actually. So this is a view of the Raspberry Pi Pico. The best thing is you can see the chip here. It also Raspberry Pi. Okay, Raspberry Pi custom the silicon for this port. Okay, they have I think they have 40 pins here, and then the circuit quite simple, and then still using a USB micro B. Okay, and then this is another view, top view. They have a built-in LED here, onboard LED, and then one push button. Okay, and then next, this is a bottom view. Again, they have a state label here, GP pin number. Start from 0 and then up to 22, 26, 27, 28. Later we will see the specification. This is a quick overview of the Raspberry Pi Pico. It using the dual core ARM Cortex M0 Plus. The default clock is 48 megahertz, and it can go up to maximum 133 megahertz. So it has 264 kilobyte SRAM, and then it has 2 megabyte QSPI flash. This one is an external flash. So if you can see here, it's a small chip here. This is a flash, QSPI flash. And then it have USB 1.1 host and device. Still using the USB micro B for power and data. And have 26 GPIO, 3 12-bit ADC, 2 UART, 2 SPI, and 2 I2C. Okay, this is a specification. Release date is today, 21st January, and at 3 p.m. So UK time is 7 a.m. over.
Right? Yeah, we are launching worldwide now.
Yes.
Worldwide. Good morning to UK.
Okay, for the processor, this is the code RP2040. This is from Raspberry Pi. Okay, we have mentioned before this memory, flash, and then input power 5 volt from USB, or you can power it from VCS. This is a pin 39, means you can use a battery like a lithium battery, 3.7 volt, because it supports 2 to 5 volt DC.
There is a buck boost. There is a buck boost.
Yes.
On board.
Operating voltage is 3.3 volt, and then this USB 1.1 device and host. It supports mass storage device for program loading. Okay, 26 digital I/O, 3 ADC, 2 UART, 2 I2C, 2 SPI, and then there are 8 controllable PWM channels. And then for timer, they have one timer with 4 alarms and one real-time counter. This one is a PIO. PIO is like high-speed I/O. It's not a platform I/O because I search every time I Google PIO is show me the result of platform I/O. This one is a programmable high-speed I/O. And then onboard LED connected to GP25, onboard button labeled with boot cell, and then it is breadboard friendly. So this summary of the specification. So this is a boot cell. Here is a boost circuit for power. And then this board is a SMT friendly. Okay. Means if you want to create another PCB, then you can use the board directly solder to the PCB. And then the spacing patch is a standard 0.1 inch. So it supports standard strip board and also the breadboard.
Breadboard friendly.
Yeah. Okay, next, this is a pin out. Okay, you can see here they have 40 pins. The total GPIO is 26. The label start from GP0 up to GP22 and then 26, 27, and 28. So you can see here the SPI, I2C, and UART. So they have a few. They have, for example, the UART. There are 2 channels, but you can select which pins. This one UART 1, UART 1, UART 0, UART 0, and then same to the I2C and SPI. Okay, the run is a reset pin, but there are no reset pin on the board. So if you want to reset, either you power off, on, or you can using the run pin here.
Yeah. If you're using MicroPython, you can order from the Tony Python Windows, right?
Yes. You can do a software reset also.
Yep.
Okay, this one, Raspberry Pi Pico support MicroPython. It's good for beginner. I'm considered beginner too. Okay, so it's quite easy to start for you to at least blink the LED, hello world, right? So you can use a MicroPython. So later we'll try to share with you the MicroPython. And then Raspberry Pi product variant. So maybe you can check here. Dah ada lah. Raspberry Pi. Let me check first. Citron website. Raspberry Pi. Oh. Here, Raspberry Pi. So we have 3 right now. Raspberry Pi Pico, pre-soldered headers, and then Raspberry Pi Pico. This is the original come from the Raspberry Pi Foundation. It's like this. No header pins. Okay, no header pin soldered. So this is the price, 1990 ringgit, but now have discount 10%. You can get at 1790 ringgit. 17 ringgit 90 cent. Okay, and then we give a free header pins here, so you can solder yourself, or if you want to have pre-soldered headers, you can buy this 22 ringgit 90 cent. Okay, this one is a pre-soldered headers.
Yep. Yeah, free USB cable.
Yes, this one have a free USB cable too.
No.
Now, Yeah, now.
Grab it. And there's limit, huh?
Yes. While stock lasts. Okay, so please grab now. And then the last one, we want to mention this now.
Yeah, no problem. But
Okay.
later I'll demonstrate.
Okay, just highlight. We have also the what is Maker Pi Pico, but this one is a beta version. So the price is also super cheap. Why 20 ringgit? So this is half price from the original 39.60, 49% discount. So the price now is 20 ringgit. So this is beta version, and this one I have a limit or not?
This
No
one,
limit.
no, I think. No
Oh, no
limit,
limit.
but I think it's 100 set only. We have 100 sets.
We have 100 set only. So limit to 5 units per customer.
Okay.
Okay, it's state here, so you can get it too. This one, you can see the Pi Pico is directly soldered to the board. You cannot
Later I'll show
take
it
it
here.
out. Yeah, okay.
Later I'll show it here.
So okay, next, what else? Do we have a official Raspberry Pi
Yeah.
video?
Just go to the YouTube. They
Let,
released already.
let,
Let's
let
go
me check.
to Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, wait. Oh, first one. Okay, let me share with you guys. Okay, this is official Raspberry Pi Pico from Raspberry Pi. I think I didn't share the sound. You hear the sound, Over?
Oh, no sound.
Okay. Let me stop share first.
Show Pico.
Okay,
Pico.
let us watch again.
Why they call Pico? Any ideas?
After Nano, Pico. Okay, that's the official video from the Raspberry Pi, and then you can go to the Raspberry Pi website if you want to know more about Pico. Okay, now maybe I can share what I've done with Pico right now, because I just get the board at around 12, or maybe
Hot,
1, I think
hot
1.
oven. Hot
Very, very
oven.
hot. Wait, kelam kabut. Very hot. So right now I try to program using MicroPython, using a Tony Python IDE. This one I'm using on Raspberry Pi 400. Then you can choose the board here. So actually, you should have the Pico lah, but because it just launched, maybe I need to update the Tony Python IDE, and then I can select the Pico. Now I'm select the MicroPython generic. Okay, so you can see here MicroPython generic. So this is simple program to test the LED, the onboard LED, and also I tried the I2C LCD from SparkFun. So I try to run. Let me share this screen. Okay, so it's count. every second.
Oh,
So the
nice.
LED blink. So
You're programming it using Raspberry Pi board, right? Raspberry Pi 400.
yeah, the Raspberry Pi 400. This one.
Yeah.
Pi
Can
400.
can the user use other, for example, Windows or Mac OS?
Yes, of
As
course
long
you
as they
can.
has, yeah, as long as they has the Tony Python, right?
Mm-hmm. You can use actually you can use any IDE that support MicroPython lah, but Tony Python is one of the famous IDE that support MicroPython. So maybe if you want to share your MakerPy Pico over
Yeah,
before
sure.
that. Okay, they have a question. Let me check the comment first. Maybe they have a question here. Okay.
I think the latest two lah. Latest two. What's the function? Just like Maker Nano. Just like the Maker Nano. Yeah, similar lah.
What is the function? Just like the Maker Nano. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
microcontroller lah. It's up to
yeah.
you one.
Yeah. In short, it's a microcontroller because Raspberry Pi never enter the arena of microcontroller. They always do what we call a single board computer lah. You know, Raspberry Pi 0, Raspberry Pi 3, 3B plus, 4, 400. All those are a computer lah, a motherboard. So it's actually quite different with Maker Nano or Arduino kind of board lah. It's still a PCB board, of course.
And then let me check the question here. And the other HDMI. Yes, this one is only a simple breakout board and together with the power. Then you just can access the GPIO, and then it's really like a standard microcontroller. No HDMI.
Yeah, no HDMI.
And then no Wi-Fi module built in. No, only
No.
the microcontroller.
Yep. No wireless lah. In other words, no Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth, no 2.4G, no LoRa.
Okay.
But you can add on lah. I'm sure there are people add it on lah, sooner or later.
And then I think this has VJS. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, you can use the PIO to emulate VGA lah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a high-speed I/O lah. Yep.
Okay.
No, Raspberry Pi Pico doesn't have built-in Wi-Fi.
Okay, so maybe you can share your side.
Keep the question coming in. We'll try to answer. No problem. So Idris can share my screen.
Yes. No.
Just to explain what we are offering. Just now, Idris have shared the product page. You know, the 3 products that we are offering. There are more. You can actually go to the landing page. We have a bar on top of our website. So actually, the Pico come in veil actually, okay, like this, okay. But for Citron, we actually repack it into a ESD pack, and so we actually include a pin diagram, Pico pin diagram, so you can refer to it. Then so this is the Pico. Then you also have 2 header pins, but it's not solder, okay. So that's the basic Pico. Now it's offering at 17.9. So I think it's similar to MACD, one of a MACD value meal. So another version, which is the pre-solder header pin version. So this is the pre-solder header pin. So as highlighted by Idris just now, is out of box. You can use on breakboard. You can plug in. So there's 2 row of hole over here, 2 row of hole over here after you plug in. Okay. So that's the pre-solder, and we also free USB micro B cable, so you can actually use out of the box. Okay. So do check out the product page. We have, it's already very cheap, and we are still giving out discount. So the last one that I want to show is actually this. We actually created a design in very fast, very fast, and so we are releasing it as the beta version, and the price is half, 50%. So let me just demonstrate. It comes with a, okay. So if you actually test all the LED just now, and there is a buzzer here, so you can test the I/O also. So all the LED will light up. Then, so here there's a new pixel. So this is to test everything. Okay.
Oh,
So
nice.
you can, so it's soldered onto this Maker Pi Pico. You can actually use the I/O through the extension over here. So all this is header pin, and there's six groove. This is 3.3 volt lah. Okay, SD card expansion. This is audio jack, so you can actually port your audio to here. Then there's a built-in passive buzzer. You can control it just like, you know, Maker Uno, Maker Nano. And we also extend out the debug port, okay, for the Pico. You can add on ESP01 to this port to make it Wi-Fi connectable, okay. And then just now also we have the one new pixel over here. So just power up like normal Pico using a USB. Okay. Okay. So it is. I think you go back there. I set up another one. I have a robot to show here.
Okay. Wait. Let me. Before that, I will share about how you can become one of the lucky winner. Yes. Okay. But this one only for Malaysia. So you can go to our Facebook page. You can check the one of the latest posts here. So we have shared the poster of a Raspberry Pi Pico and also poster about the gift or the lucky prize that you can win. Okay, so how to participate? It very simple. You just can can buy the Raspberry Pi Pico. The cheapest one you can get this one, 1790, and then just leave a comment here. Leave a comment here at this post, and then together with your order ID. So later, this one is only valid for today. Okay, then we will announce the winner on Monday, 25 January 2021. Okay, so just go to our website, grab Pico, or maybe you want Maker Pi Pico here, 20 ringgit only, and then leave a comment on the Facebook post. Okay. Okay, this is great. There question from the Jin. The MCU is Raspberry Pi own chip. Yes. The chip is customized by Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, they have their IP lah. In other words, okay.
Okay. Ober, are you ready?
Yeah, you can switch to the screen I share.
Okay, let's see.
So I have here. Sorry for the setup lah. Oh, let me see. How can I show you guys? So I have here the Maker Pi Pico. So on the mobile robot, a simple one. So we have a Maker drive at the back. Okay, it's powered by battery. So the Maker drive actually regulate buck boost the 5 volt to here. Okay, connected to here, and we actually connect some of the pin to the. This is Maker line. Okay, Maker line. So you can actually do a simple, line following. Okay.
So this one should be involved with PWM, and then the sensor is digital.
Yep, sensor is digital. We are working on the ultrasonic. Okay. Just to let you know it's working. Okay.
Okay, they have a question here. So probably Raspberry Pi Pico plus ESP to connect internet. Yes, so we have we have created a Maker Pi Pico that have connector for ESP01. So maybe the makers can try. But for now, we don't have the library yet. So we're also trying. So for those interested, can directly try the Maker Pi Pico together with ESP01. Okay, and then share the library. Okay, then.
So maybe we shift to
What software do you run now? Okay, this one is question from Jane again. Good. What software? So this one is referred to the IDE or MicroPython firmware. For IDE, you can use what's it called? Tony Python IDE. But the firmware for the MicroPython you can get at the Raspberry Pi website.
I think there is already. This you can show that.
Let me check first.
Yep.
Raspberry Pi.
There's a getting started site there.
Raspberry Pi. Silicon.
Anyway,
share my
everyone
screen.
stay safe, huh? Stay safe. COVID case in Malaysia is, wow, it's like crazy.
You can find documentation Raspberry Pi indicator check here. So this is the link. Yeah, getting started. So where to click? Getting started with MicroPython. Click here.
Then you can
And then
download
you can download the UF2 file here. So I'll try to download. This one is a stable version. Should be. And then you just, they have a step here. They have a show in this GIF file. I'm not sure. Okay, just drag a file into the Pico. But before that, you need to press the boot cell and then connect the USB. And then it will detect as a mass storage device. Just drag the file, UF2 file into the micro Pico.
Yep. It's similar to microbit. If for those that's familiar with microbit, it become a drive under Windows. It become a E drive, D drive, C drive. Not C drive, not C drive. C drive is your main drive.
So another question: does it support USB host and HID? So
it can be USB host or device. So for the time being, the firmware or the library that they have is USB mass storage only. Okay, I'm sure the more devices, USB devices class will come out later on.
Okay, another question. Can code with Arduino IDE? For now, we are not sure yet. Still, for now, you cannot because they don't have the library for the Arduino. But maybe someday, when the makers from Arduino create a board manager for Pico. I'm not sure if Raspberry Pi itself will create a board manager for Arduino.
Maybe someone will,
Yes.
It's open source. The Arduino IDE is open source. Then everyone can actually create the board manager for it.
However, you can try a MicroPython. You can try a MicroPython.
Even Arduino official Arduino blog also released an article about the Raspberry Pi Pico already. So I think they will, because they are. I
Yeah,
see
yeah.
now. Okay. Oh.
Really?
Okay. There is. I think you can. You can.
Wait. Block
Ah.
What?
I think Jun share in one of the
Oh, okay,
group
okay,
just
okay.
now. One of the link.
Uh,
They will port. They will actually port the call into IDE. This is for Massimo. Massimo wrote the article.
where? Maybe you can
Uh,
share the chat at the secret chat here.
yeah, private chat. So I will share the link under the private chat.
Okay.
Any more question? Yes.
Oh, this one. Oh, official from the Arduino.
Yep. Yes, yes. It's from Arduino.
But the board is different.
They don't have the board maybe.
Okay.
You go down around this here, around here. There's more. We are going to port the Arduino core to this new architecture in order to enable everyone to use the RP2040 chip with Arduino ecosystem. So yes, Arduino will enable
Yeah.
everyone to use Arduino IDE lah.
So good news for Arduino user.
Yeah, good news.
Okay. So any questions? So I repeat again for those who want to join or participate to be one of the lucky winner. You can go to our Facebook and then check the latest post. Just the contest is for Malaysia only. So step is very simple. Go buy Raspberry Pi Pico at our website and then leave a comment here with your order ID. Comment what will you do with the Pico. Okay.
What's the price, Drift? Did you
So
mention?
price again. This one is a Raspberry Pi Pico. For now, the price is 17 ringgit 90 cent. Okay, they have a discount. They have a cheap, but plus discount, so 17.90. And then if you want a Raspberry Pi Pico with pre-soldered headers, 22 ringgit 90 cent. And then this one, a Maker Pi Pico, we create a board for Pico. Then it include the LEDs, growth connector. This one is a SD card, and then buzzer, push button. This one the connector for ESP01. Okay.
Yeah, it's a beginner friendly further beginner friendly.
So you can just focus on the program. Okay, just buy one of these product, Raspberry Pi Pico, and then go to our Facebook page and then comment here at this post. Okay.
You haven't mentioned what's the price.
Oh, sorry again. So you can click on the poster here. So the first price is the Raspberry Pi 400 computer kit, US
Betul
layout,
tu.
US version. Yes, this one is worth 515 ringgit. Okay. So I will make sure no stuff from Citron will get it. I will make sure the Citron customer will get it. Okay. And then the second price is a Raspberry Pi 4 Model B, 8 gigabyte RAM, worth 399 ringgit. And then the third price is the Raspberry Pi 4 Model B, 4 GB RAM, 285 ringgit. And then we want to give a 10, like a consolidation price. Trust me, T-shirt Royal Blue for 10 lucky winner. Okay. So go grab the Pico now and then leave a comment.
Wow.
It's very simple. Okay, you can comment like like my daughter when she get a new toy, we will grab during sleep. Yes, during sleep you can grab. Just hold the toy. Okay, I will do the same. I will hold the
Pico.
Pico during sleep.
I'll sleep with Pico tonight. There's question only today. You know the contest.
Yes, only today. Only today. So don't think much. Just grab the Pico. It's very cheap, 17, and then you can get 20 ringgit for Maker Pi Pico.
Ooh, let's make a pie Pico is the most worth it. Please.
Who's planned this? Whose idea? Okay.
They didn't get approval from the boss, I think. Any more questions?
Any more question? No question yet.
Pico cost. Pico just now. It will show already. It's very cheap. Cheap
This one is
than.
the original price.
Yep.
So let me share again. This is a Tony Python on Raspberry Pi 400. Okay, just they have a lot of advantage if you are using MicroPython. Okay, the first one is not compiled. Okay, compared to the Arduino, you need to compile. Every time you write a code, you need to compile and then upload. Okay, it will take time lah. It's not the it's not the really big problem lah. But if you try MicroPython, like me, I try the MicroPython and then I start to love to using it. It's very fast. Okay, very simple, and the language is Python. Very simple, and then you can do it quite faster. Okay. If no questions, how much current from GPIO? Or do we have a spec from this for this?
Let me check. I think you can check from the getting started page or our product page. There is let me see. I can get the data sheet for RP. There is.
Okay. They have a data sheet here.
Yep. Under resources. I think it's 5 because it's 3.3 volt. It will not be big the current. It will not be as big as
5 volt microcontroller.
no. Yeah. Let me see if I can find. Any more question while I'm searching?
Currently, no. So actually, you can get more documentation for Pico here. You have a data sheet, Raspberry Pi Pico data sheet. This one is a cheap RP2040 data sheet. This one more than 300 pages. For hardware design with RP, getting started with Pico. Then this one, if you want to program using C, C++, they have provide SDK here. More complete compared to the Python. Okay, so for those advanced users, you can check here. Okay, maybe you can share later about the current from the GPIO.
Yep. I'm checking because there are 600.
Okay. So again, just go to our website and grab the Pico, and then go to our Facebook page and then leave a comment at this post. Okay.
Under this post, don't simply go at stations.
Yes, you can check. This one because of, for Malaysia, so I write in Malay lah. Istimewa untuk pembeli Raspberry Pi Pico hari ini. Okay, you can check ya. You can check at Facebook page.
For Malaysia only,
Malaysia only. Okay, so maybe we can stop here.
Yep.
No questions.
No more question. We answer all except for the current. Later we update on the post, I think. No. Yep.
Okay, so that's all. We meet again next week.
Next week, new product.
Yes.
So everyone stay safe. Okay. Don't stay at home. Don't go out.
Okay. So bye. Bye bye.